I've decided to personally thank my Patreon supporters instead of just the written version, just me personally making a video. So I want to thank my Patreon supporters who are, excuse me if I don't pronounce your name right, Cameron Nahas, Lauren Holling, Stephen Wilkowski, Karen Fitzgerald, Jeff Holliday, Paul Mannerheim, Sapphire Rain, Ribbity, Ryan Adams, and Jack Belson. I don't have very many. I actually have some others that I didn't mention because they don't want their names mentioned, but you know who you are, and you all are my lifesavers. I really appreciate it. You make it possible for me to stay. I'm very wise with my money. I only spend money on food and bills, but you make it possible for me to have an online presence, and I just thank you for that. Like I said, I don't have very many, so might as well make it personal. I have to make a correction. Zach Knight communicated with me about a month ago and advised that I back up my entire YouTube channel to DTube, and he told me to get on Gab. Gab was a good decision. I have had a very good experience with Gab. It was really easy to set up my account with them, and they're supposed to be the free speech version of Twitter. See, what happened is I posted something negative about Lori McBride. It was the truth, you know, about the fires in California. I called her a pyromaniac, and I got flagged at Twitter for calling out Lori as a hypocrite. See, I was kind of peeved at the Brent Spiner clone who has taken over Brent's Twitter. Oh, and by the way, the Brent Spiner clone has taken down my awesome Brent's Twitter. Twitter is not letting the real Brent Spiner manage his own Twitter. Brent Spiner is blocked from his own Twitter. It's disgusting. I'm mad at Twitter about this. I mean, I'm using them as a social media platform, but that's just not right. They say they're against impersonation, yet they allow the clone, the murderous clone, to have the real Brent Spiner's Twitter, and they shut down Brent Spiner MD's Twitter. That was so sweet. That was so sweet of him. My Brent is so brave. He's been trying to be the real Brent online, and the establishment, the Lori McBride establishment, won't let him. Anyways, I'm kind of peeved at Twitter about that. So that's why I got on Gab. So if they shut me down at Twitter because I exposed criminal terrorist Lori McBride and her Cuckosaurus Rex husband, Brent Spiner clone, then you know where to find me. I'll be at Gab. And let me tell you what's been going on with DTube. DTube has been a real problem for me. The main reason I was backing up my videos at DTube was to have a YouTube backup. I was basically trying to archive my YouTube channel onto DTube. And they have a really horrible uploader. It only works about 80% of the time. And like, I've been trying to upload about 8 videos a day because I have 880. I have backed up my entire YouTube channel to my computer. So if YouTube shut me down right now, I would have it all on my computer, and all I'd have to do is find another platform to upload all those videos to. But it's 880 videos, so it's going to take me a while. So I got to around 60 videos at DTube. And you know what I found out? Besides the fact that only 80% of the uploads work, like if I upload 8 videos, but on an average, 2 of them are going to have problems with playback. Like yesterday, 2 of them stopped right in the middle of playback and said there was a corruption during the download, and it got messed up in the middle of the upload, and so we can't play the rest of your video. I thought, oh, that's just great. So I had to upload it again. And then, as if that wasn't bad enough. I just learned you only make money at DTube for a week. In other words, if you upload your video today, you can only make money on it for a week. After a week, if you don't make any money on it, that is, in other words, if you don't have a huge following and a lot of people giving you upvotes, the way my channel is set up, first of all, I do have a huge following, but my view counts and my upvotes and downvotes, they're all being manipulated. And it's always been like that. Like at YouTube, I actually have views in the millions, and it's all being manipulated with the clone versions of the internet and all that. So this just doesn't work for me. And I'm not really in, but I said, that's okay. I don't really care about making money. You know, I mean, it would be nice to make money, but that's not my problem. I just wanted DTube made, because it's a free speech platform. I wanted it mainly as a backup for YouTube. But then guess what else I found out? Even though I may not care whether my videos make money, apparently DTube does. So I've noticed only the big players there, the ones that get lots of upvotes and make the most money for DTube, get the power so that their videos play well. So if you're like low on the totem pole and you don't get a lot of views or upvotes, your videos don't play as well. In fact, after a week, they don't play at all. I mean, when I check like a video that I uploaded 10 days ago, all it does is it's got this circle up there just going round and around and around, and it won't play. No matter, even if I re-upload the page, it won't play, and I'll re-upload the page again. Like before, I would have to re-upload the page a couple times, and then it would play. And I said, wow, what good does it do to archive my entire YouTube channel if everything older than a week upload won't play? So I sent an email to my man. I said, let me just do some research. So I went online and did some research and read reviews for different free speech YouTube alternatives. And I decided I was going to try BitChute. They've changed their name to, I forget, but they're BitChute, BitChute.com. And let me tell you, I love BitChute. The problem with, you know, another thing about DTube, now I can understand why the Amazing Atheist or TJ Kirk likes DTube is like a millennial, it's a millennial platform to me. I'm a baby boomer. So my culture is kind of like, I have a lot of millennials following me, but a lot of my ways of thinking are kind of old-fashioned. So I've noticed that BitTube is more for me. They don't like pornography though. So I'm not sure how they would feel about my censored Playboy shots. So to be safe, like I do at YouTube, I might just list those as not safe for work. Is it NF? You know, that signature, just to be safe. I mean, it's not like there's any nipples or butts showing or anything, or vaginas, but even with YouTube, even with the Pepe the Frog over the nipples and over the rear, they still classify my video as not suitable for children, which I think is kind of ironic because I've seen other videos that are much more pornographic than mine that aren't censored. So I know I know that they are a little bit prejudiced against me. So anyways, what I wanted to say, folks, is what I'm going to be doing now. I love the playback and the setup of BitChute. So if YouTube shuts me down, I'm going to be backing up my entire YouTube channel to DTube and BitChute both. However, I recommend you view my videos at BitChute because they're not going to play if you go to DTube. You're going to be really frustrated. So I'm going to have links for I'm going to have links for my DTube channel. Actually, it's steemit.com, and you just kind of scroll down through my blog. So I'm going to have links for my DTube channel, which is actually Steemit. I'm going to have a link for my BitChute video channel, which is where you can watch all my videos. They will play on that site. I think so. I may make an update video later, but it looks like it's working out great. I haven't had any problems with BitChute so far. Like at DTube, I posted a video, an early video, a 2011 video about the marriage list, and somebody flagged it. I mean, and then at DTube, anybody who makes a lot of money is allowed to flag a video, and their flag counts even if they're not there. So they flagged it, and that made my numbers go down, and that caused the video to be hidden. So I thought, You say, well, why are you staying at DTube if they're doing all this to you? Well, I love their screenshot feature. You see, when you're uploading a video at DTube, you can choose different screenshots. So what I do is I'm basically staying at DTube just to get a good screenshot of the video, which I use at BitChute. I forget the name of it. I tell you, this Lori McBride brain control is terrible. So, yeah, at BitChute. They've changed their name. It's like, yeah, that's it. So, anyways, I'm going to have a link for all that. I also created a WordPress page from my own website. I actually have several websites, but this is one. I have 2 websites. Anyways, I created for my own website a page that has all the links in the order in which I uploaded them to YouTube of all my videos. So you can just go to this page. And right now on this page, there's still some DTube links, but I'm going to change them to BitChute links because the DTube links don't work. You go to a video and it won't play. I was so upset. I spent like an hour doing research online. I said, this isn't going to work for me. This is not going to work for me. My videos have got to play. I want even my old videos to play. Now, if my motive was primarily to make money, I wouldn't care. But my motive is to give the world an archive of my YouTube channel because I consider it of historical significance. I want the tribulation saints to be able to find my videos online. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen during the trib, but you know, I'm not doing it for money. And I've noticed that at DTube, because they seem to attract people that are going there primarily for monetary reasons, the quality of some of their programming is not as good as what I'm seeing at BitChute. BitChute seems to attract a more intellectual and deep uploader. In other words, their motives for uploading videos is not just to make money. They want to contribute to the intellectual community. They're trying to contribute to the culture. So I kind of feel comfortable there because those are my motives for everything I do in my creations, my writings, my YouTube videos. I feel like I have a very important story that I need to tell. So anyways, check out this is an update. So, I will be putting this video at the end of all my videos from now on to let people know that I am archiving my entire YouTube channel mainly at BitChute. I will be doing it at DTube too, but I don't recommend going to DTube because you can't view the videos. They don't work there. I don't know. I guess because I'm not a big power player, money. I think at DTube, they put all the power into the videos that are the money makers. So if you're not making a lot of money, you don't get as much power. So forget it. They're not for me. It would work for TJ Kirk because he's got like 1 million subscribers at YouTube. Anyway, so I'm at BitChute, okay? So this is an update. And thank you, Patreon supporters. And you know where to find me if I'm taken down at Twitter or at YouTube.